Hello people, I'm MPage. Did you miss this shot? I know I did. I don't know, something about sitting here and staring at a camera on a tripod feels slightly less pathetic than sitting here and staring at a phone on a tripod. Slightly. But this video is not about me. Today's Father's Day, and I would love to get my dad in one of my videos to read him a Bluey book. Unfortunately, he's one of the old-fashioned types that doesn't like to sign off on permission to be filmed. And, you know, respect a man's privacy, that's what I do. But I'll find a way to make it special later. In the meantime, let's get to the book of the day. My Dad is Awesome. This is written by the same people who wrote the book about chili, which I covered with my mom on Mother's Day. This book is about Bandit, the dad from the show. And according to the back, he gives the book 5 cheese and crackers, which I think is a good score. But does it accurately reflect the quality of the book? Let's find out. So here's the Bluey book, My Dad is Awesome. Shelled out a little extra for the hardcover edition because, I don't know, he's worth it. Telemachus. I think that was one of the dad names, huh? The best dad ever. And I'd put my name here if I remember to do that. I don't know if I did last time, but I don't think it'll matter. Anyway, let's continue. My Dad is Awesome. I bet the dad came up with the title of the book. Hi, I'm Bluey, and I'd like to tell you about my awesome dad. He's my dad, too. Yes, I know, bingo. So where was I? Well, right off the bat, you're as forgetful as your dad is, so you two are perfect for each other, as daddy and daughter. Oh yes, my dad is awesome because he comes up with funny games. Oh yeah, this is him as the Magic Claw. I am not Dad, I am Magic Claw. Magic Claw does not have children. His days are free and easy. And he does stuff for us like make birthday cakes. The kinds of cookies and cakes my dad would make is pretty cool, but I don't know if he'd be ready for the epic challenge that is Le Duck Cake.
I believe in you, mate. You can do this. It's good. It's very good. Oh, too easy. Oh, duck cake!
I love my dad because he drops us off at school. You mean he does daddy drop-offs? Yes, this is from Daddy Drop-Off when, Bingo had that slow-mo wand.
Okay, kids, we're good to go.
Sometimes Dad is a little bit annoying. Like when I need to ask Mom a question and Dad pretends to be Mom. Oh, this crap. Because all he talks about is how good Dad is, and we don't like it. Oh God. The only credit I can give Bandit here is that he looks good in drag. I don't think my dad would pull that off. We get him back because my dad doesn't like being woken up early in the morning. Then how does Christmas work? Or when we make him late for work? Ha ha! It's still my turn being up. I thought this was a book about how awesome the dad is, not about how fussy they are with turns. Okay, fine, but be quick because the readers would much rather listen to me. Bingo! What the I thought Bluey's supposed to be the selfish one. Sometimes Daddy pretends to be a daddy robot who goes out of control. Oh yeah, I remember Daddy Robot. That was a funny episode. Or a wild peacock who won't do what he's told. Well, yeah, wild peacocks are flirty. Or a walrus who tries to go to toilet on the rug. Oh my God, what was he thinking? Or a noisy neighbor. Yeah, you say the drums is the noisy neighbor, but I can think of a better noisy neighbor bit.
I don't know what he's doing. Will you please keep it down? I'll have to call you back.
Or a big stinky baboon. Monkey scratch butt. Hi, I'm Bingo. I'd like to tell you Bluey is hogging the whole book and it's my turn to speak. Oh my God. Why are they smiling at each other if they're obviously bickering? Whoever took over the art direction for the book decided to put their sensory all over it, I could tell. I'm getting sidetracked. Dad is smart. And his idea of smart is taking the magic xylophone? Sure. But we always outsmart him in the end. That is what we call dedication. He knows the answers to all the questions. Yeah, he thinks he's a genius. But sometimes he forgets stuff. Yeah, my dad forgets things too. I guess this dad forgot, like, what the weather was going to be. We love copying, Dad. Follow, follow, follow the leader. And copycat. And not copying him. Why aren't you following me? He takes us exploring on adventures. Oh, that's the whale thing. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, that's awesome.
Brave pirates.
And lets us make him better. There's a cat in his belly. I forgot about that episode. Hey, Bingo, you're hanging out. No, I'm not. The readers would much rather listen to me, wouldn't you? I'm almost tempted to just close the book right now because this book is starting to become less about how awesome Dad is and more about Bluey and Bingo just fighting over the book. And, like, I don't need this debate in my comments. Like, I don't need hashtag Team Bluey or hashtag Team Bingo in my comments section to divide my audience over who deserves to narrate the book. Like, this is a book about fathers. So let's just do that. I like my dad because he takes me to the market. I don't think I saw the market episode yet. Yeah, I'm still, like, trying to watch them all. There's so many. And we go to the creek with my friends. The creek is beautiful!
The creek is beautiful! Hooray! I did it!
Yeah, you made it, Squirt.
My dad is always there to help us. Like when I learned how to ride a bike with only 2 wheels. Oh yeah, I think my dad helped me with that too. Or did my mom help me with that? I forget. And when I found a sick bird under a tree. Aww. I think my dad taught me how to play golf. And let me tell you what my dad loves. He loves barbecues. Yep. Good old barbecues. Dad loves doing that, and so does my mom. Playing sports. And that's from the Dream episode. And laughing with his mates. I think this is also from the Dream episode, because I've never seen him hang out with Mackenzie's dad, unless it's an episode I haven't seen yet. And while he loves playing with us, he also likes reading the newspaper by himself. Chill the beans. But he loves Mom the most. Yeah, my dad loves my mom the most too. He has a weird way of showing it, but I know the love is there. My dad is strong, but we are stronger. Yeah, should talk about the Esau. Oh, of course he can't have you the weight of 3. Bilby. Bilby's digging. Bilby's digging. Cockatoo. Cockatoo. Sometimes Dad plays too rough. Yoga ball. Or teases us. The ice block. Or he's too busy to play. Oh yeah, that is a rookie mistake. Never pull on Dad's tail. Don't ask how I know that. This can make us feel sad, but he always says sorry in the end. Oh yeah, I remember the wagon ride. Barely. I love my dad because he's awesome. You already said that. I know, Bingo. Well, of course she's going to say it. It's the title of the freaking book. He'll do anything for us. Purple pants for butt worms. Because he loves us. Those cheeky fairies. And we love him. Yeah. It's a real heartwarming tale in it. There are some things I will forget about my dad as time goes on. But that's okay because he'll probably forget things too. Because that's what age is. But there are things that I won't forget about my dad. Is that he taught me the value of hard work. He taught me sports. He taught me love and appreciation for rock and roll and all that jazz. And he taught me that there's a lot of times we do stuff that we don't want to do because it'll build up to something bigger in the end or because it's nice for other people. While I unfortunately couldn't get Dad in a video today, I do want to give Dad something a little special to show how much he's meant to me over the years. And I think I've got an idea. Every year, whenever Mother's Day or Father's Day would come up, I would always be bugged about the idea of making a homemade card. And while it did sound like a good idea in theory, I'm not really good at drawing. But in this case, I was willing to make an exception. And I did have a little bit of help from my mom, at least with like advising how to draw certain letters on the card. I don't even think I did that right. It looks more like an alien than a letter A.
You can put a little rectangle under that.
Yeah?
And it looks more like don't touch this line and don't touch that line.
Okay, that good?
Yep.
Alright. And with my mom by my side in that moment, it reminded me of the Bluey episode Perfect, where Bluey and Bingo were making the Father's Day cards for their dad. And in that moment, I knew that everything about this whole endeavor just felt right. So with renewed vigor, I finished the card, and you can see it in just a second. I actually also worked on the inside too. It had the cute little paw print there because I wanted to make it look like Bandit signed it, because Bandit's my favorite character, and I think my dad can resonate a bit with him too. So yeah, I put that card in his room with a copy of the book and this Bandit plush I got from Temu, which is basically the same stuff I got for Mom, but Mom got featured in the video. That's the only difference. I hope in some way Dad can see the amount of love I put into this effort, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you if you have. If you're American, remember to vote, and I'll check you all later. Peace.